Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play adventure, where we are continuing through the Lost Tales of Greece. And after today, we will have no more Lost Tales of Greece to play through until new ones are released in the near future, I suppose. I haven't been keeping up with the roadmap. I don't even know if the dates have been announced, but I do know that there are a couple of more on the way, and we will play those when those come out. For all of you who care, and I've got a list over here of who cares. A couple of episodes ago, I asked for you to comment if you watch these videos so I could get an idea of who it is out there who's watching these videos, because not a whole lot of people watch the Assassin's Creed content, but they get kind of the same amount of views every episode, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a core audience. Those are the people who are always tuning in. I requested folks to comment, and here's what we got. Big shout out to Hazard Creeper. Thank you for watching the video. Mike 0.5. Thank you. Kevin 05. Marco Hohas, possibly is how you say that. Bat Pig, who is here. Hi, Bat Pig. Long time no see. Nice to know you're still watching the content. Don't see you in the comments very often. Ameameka, naturally. On all the Assassin's Creed content, I can always count on a comment from Ameameka, which I appreciate. So those are the people who are watching these videos, and now I know who I'm making this content for. With that out of the way, there's a man standing back here on his knees, head tossed back to the heavens, crying for someone to come help him. And that's what we're here for. We are a godsend. Some say we are a god.
Those Atlas swine have ruined me. Ruined.
Look, the gods sent me to help.
The winds have brought your cries to me. Tell me what you need.
Amazing. Please, friend. Filthy bandits attacked me and stole all of my belongings. My tools are worthless to them, but invaluable to me. I am ruined unless you help.
Well, this seems a whole lot like a basic side quest. I don't know how this is a lost tale of Greece, but we're gonna find out. Point me towards these thieves.
And I will bring the heavens down upon them.
Praise Zeus. I am the artist Podiklitos. Hunt down the bandits and recover
History
my
buffs
tools.
and art majors are really excited right now by the presence of the prickly Podos here.
By the gods. Could it be true?
What?
No, nothing. Please, recover my tools and I'll see you rewarded.
He knows us. He's heard of us. You saw that reaction. And it sounds like he's a little bit nervous, as he should be, standing in the presence of a near deity such as myself. Let's go, you. I think my computer's getting a bit warm. I had to completely reorganize the interior of the computer with the new motherboard, so I can no longer have the two big 140s exhausting on the top, because I had to, like, all rotate my cooler to get it all to fit. So it's got two 140s in the front and one 120 in the back. I've just ordered new fans for the front of the PC, some higher RPM ones, because the ones I have right now are real low RPM, very quiet. I don't think they're bringing enough airflow in for the 3700X and the 2080 Ti. The rear fan, once I get the front ones in there, I can crank it up. It's in another room. I can make them all as loud as I want to. That's not the problem. The problem is just more airflow. I had to take off one of the fans for my CPU cooler. It's a twin stack. It's the Noctua NHD15. And now that I've had to rotate it the direction it's supposed to go, the RAM is blocking one of the fans from fitting in place. And I tried to put it on the back next to the exhaust fan, and there wasn't enough clearance there either. It's a whole nightmare. CPU's fine, though. GPU's getting a bit toasty. We're still sitting at 60 FPS, though. It's got a fat heatsink on it. It should be okay. Are these the bandits? Why is it every episode of this series eventually dissolves and devolves even into talking about computer hardware? You know where this started? It started with Assassin's Creed Origins. Because with Assassin's Creed Origins, remember what happened? I had a real potato capture PC that couldn't capture content at a reasonable FPS. And then, I think by the end of that series, I had a dual... what was it? Was it a dual freaking Ryzen system? Yeah, we really got a serious upgrade over the course of that series. And then ever since then, it's just constantly hardware going in and out. Actually, you know where it started was with Syndicate. Remember we were playing through Syndicate, and that's when the Fall Creators Update came through? And the Fall Creators Update made it to where if you have more than, I think, 90% GPU utilization, it throttles everything else on your computer, including capture software. So I was getting these real choppy frame rates, and that's when I decided, well, dang it, Windows, I'm not going to sacrifice the visual quality of my game to keep my GPU utilization down. I'll just build a second capture PC. And that's what started this long long process of building up 2 separate computers and kind of getting them both up to... And then, of course, we had the 4K upgrade earlier this year, thanks to my Patreon supporters and, donators over on Twitch and whatnot. Thank y'all, by the way. Would not have been able to make that upgrade without y'all. So we got 4K now, and it's really cool. I'm actually about to sell that 4K capture card. I'm about to flip it on the open market and exchange it for a different one that I discovered. So we've had the AverMedia 4K capture card, PCI capture card, and it's been a good capture card. It's been really good. But Blackmagic now has one that has 4 inputs on it. So I'm replacing 2 capture cards into Camlink. I'm flipping those on the eBays, and I'm replacing them with this one Blackmagic capture card that's got 4 inputs. So I'm going to have my computer, Jenna's computer, in the future maybe a 3rd computer, at the rate I'm collecting random bits of hardware, so we can have like another guest join us, as well as the Camlink. They're all going into that one capture card, which will be spectacular, and hopefully it won't max out the CPU PCIe lanes like we have been doing on the current system. That's why sometimes the audio disappears, the webcam freezes, the second capture card sometimes vanishes, and I can't get anything off of it. That's why sometimes we don't have Jenna's footage, because it's just not seen by the system, because too many devices plugged in, not enough PCIe lanes. Well, there's something else I'm doing that's probably going to help with that in the near future too, but that's for later. Now, they don't know that I'm here yet. I think that guy's not a soldier, so I'll let him just run. I'll let him go. I mean, yes, he's got a level, but I don't think he's a fighter. And personally, I'm not a fighter either. Kassandra is a lover, not a fighter. That's not true at all, though. Kassandra definitely is a fighter. Look at her go! She just killed that guy by stabbing him next to his heart. It doesn't even make sense, but it works, because Cassandra's the baller. That guy didn't even notice anything was going on back here. Well, I got my quest item. I could leave. But we've got some location objectives, one of which is to kill the bandit leader, who isn't paying any attention. Wow, that was the big attack, too. I held down F and he still survived it. This guy, it's clear how he got his position. It wasn't nepotism, and he didn't pay anyone off. He deserves it. He 100% deserves it. I mean, he's not doing too hot now, but we have magic arrows, too, sometimes. So, you can't really blame him. Those guys playing around out there, I think, might be an issue if we run directly past them. We're gonna do, like, a big run around. Oh, is that the guy? That's the guy we didn't kill. Let's see if he's gonna give us away when we run past him. He's not. Oh, he's a good guy. I'm glad I didn't kill you. I can't call for my horse right now. We're in a restricted area. I'll let that guy live, too. Oh, wait, no, there's my horse right there. Oh, do you think we can get to the horse without being spotted? I don't want to leave the area with a bounty on my head, so if I have to kill this guy, I will. He's pretty low level. I think we can one-shot him here if I... Yeah, okay. Ooh, hi, guys. Are y'all with him? Okay, well, maybe his dead body will be enough of a distraction for us to slip through here. Wait, no, those are the 2 guys we freed! They're just running circles around the joint. What are they doing? I don't think they know any more than we do. They really need to work on pathing for the next Assassin's Creed game. If you rescue someone from a cage, they shouldn't just run around like blind mice. 3 blind mice. See how they run? One fell over a pogo stick, and one tripped up on a... flipped, and one... I don't remember how the song goes. I know that they used the tune for the Three Stooges, though, which is very fitting. I can't whistle. The blood of the gods flows through me.
Yes, I am of the blood of Olympus.
I'll make that claim.
Maybe those villagers from the new farm had it right. That is where I'm going now. And I could use an escort.
Sure. Is there a farm that's worshipping me? Does this involve more cults? Because there are a lot of cults running around Greece these days.
I'll make sure you get there safely.
Excellent.
Maybe it has something to do with the incoming invasion of the Romans. It's stirring a lot of people to start cults.
My doctrine on beauty is renowned. Village priestesses came to my home in Argos and begged me to come and fashion a figure for them.
Oh, a statue of me?
They offered good drachmae. It's not easy being an artist, you know.
I hate when they start to ride away and the game decides, hey, let's be realistic and make him quieter the further away he gets. And then it's harder to pay attention to the story. They worship the Eagle Bearer! I have a cult!
And to have a smaller nose.
Wow.
This theory of yours, who determines what is beautiful?
Math.
Math.
No.
Exactly. Beauty is an equation derived from the commensurability of all the parts of the body. From finger to finger.
I don't disagree with you. When I look at a girl, I always start doing numbers in my head. Me plus you equals... Hey, right? I'm all about the math. That's never worked, by the way. Not that I've ever tried it. I've never walked up to a girl and go, me plus you equals a. Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong all this time. Let me know. Comment down below. If I approached you randomly on the streets where I normally meet people, I don't go to parties and whatnot. If I just approached you and went, hey, me and you equals a, would you at least have a conversation with me? I wouldn't. If someone walked up and did that to me, I would keep walking. So if that's your answer, don't feel bad. You're in the right. That's the right thing to do if someone does that.
You saved my hide, and you've given me great reference. Let us talk to the priestess Hexione and be properly welcomed.
Hexione?
Good Polyklitos.
Oh, this is great. She's meeting her god in person. This is going to be a beautiful
My
moment.
journey was a test from the gods, but look what miracle they have delivered.
Who is this?
I'm Kassandra.
The Mystios you told me about. She appeared like a bolt from Zeus and rescued me from road bandits.
The Eagle Bearer. This is an unexpected honor.
Glad
Okay,
to
something
visit.
suspicious is going on.
How have you heard of me?
Certainly you jest. Your deeds are carried along the winds and sung through the stars. We are but a poor village, but your being here gives us hope to cling to in this hard world.
And soon there will be a statue to capture a hint of your glory.
To have our patron walk among us and give us divine fortune is a wonder. We will be eternally blessed.
You were right to recognize my greatness.
You do me a great honor. I am
It's not every day you find a cult ready to worship you. We might as well roll with it.
Eagle Bearer. There are many humble servants here who could benefit from your attention.
Tell me their names.
There is a shepherdess, Herifil. You can find her near the stable south of here. Akatos, the hunter, who has a small house on the west end of the village. And Menalkas, a young farmer. His fields are to the east.
Oh, we're gonna go meet with all three of these. Have you ever noticed that these tales of Greece all have very similar structures? Meet the person, branch into three directions, and then bring it all back together at the end. There's been a little bit of deviation with some of the quests, but for the most part, they all follow this same through line, which I'm not complaining, but...
Not my people, divine Eagle Bearer. We priestesses are but humble servants of your exalted greatness. When you have spoken to them, find me. My sisters and I want to prepare a proper celebration for your portentous visitation.
Okay, this sounds suspicious. They're gonna poison me. They're using the worship of me as a cover for something illegal and highly questionably moral. Morally questionable, even, would be the correct way to structure that sentence. You there, what's your story?
By the gods! It's you!
Okay, either she's really
Well,
devoted or she's a
certainly
bad
is me.
actor.
You are a shepherdess?
You know me! You know me so well!
Tell me what happened.
I was herding my flock when it was horrible. Wolves, blood, and screams everywhere.
Did you get hurt?
No, you protected me.
I did.
I carry your totem to pray to watch over me. But I was so scared I dropped my totem as I ran.
I can look for your totem.
You know what's weird is I've played enough of this game.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
For the totem. I've played enough of this game that, you know, we're at a point where I might very well have helped this woman deal with wolves and just don't remember it. I find that often. Sometimes I'll run into a town and I'll do a little side quest and I'll talk to someone and they're like, oh man, it's so good to see you. It's been years. And I just have to finger gun. Yes, it has. It's been many years. It's sort of like in real life when people walk up to me and say hi. I don't remember you. And it's not that you weren't important or you're insignificant in any way. I'll be honest, I probably didn't know your name when I saw you on a regular basis. I'm really, really bad with names. I know people by their faces, by their actions, by their deeds. I mean, that's what's important, right? What's in a name? You know, a rose called Juliet would still have thorns, wouldn't it? And still smell just as sweet?
Pack went this way.
That's what Shakespeare said about names. Shakespeare agreed with me on this, that names are irrelevant. They're useful for, you know, organization purposes. You know, you don't want to say you there and then give a descriptor. You want to be able to say Timothy. Timothy, get your butt against the wall. You are in the way. It's a lot easier than saying boy with the pink hair. Why did I say... Oh, well, I've got a pink light right in my face. That would explain why that was the first color that came to mind. We decided to go pink today. You know, I was doing the primary colors, red, green, blue, but then I thought, there's a pink option. I think it was yellow last time. I love this website that I found here. It's deadpixelbuddy.com. The website is designed to allow you to more easily find either dead or stuck pixels. I just use it to get a whole lot of one color shining in my face for the purposes of the videos. Oh, hi. There, you. Okay. I can see now that jumping down here was a mistake. Let me just hop out of the wolf's den. Do you think if I crouch here, they'll forget about me? No, I'm gonna say no. This one's sneaking around. You cheeky little devil. Oh, he's getting his friends in on it. That's the chief right there. If we kill him, do we become the alpha? The chief, listen to me. Yeah, the chief wolf. This guy is huge! This is stinking dire wolf up here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. How long is it gonna take him to realize he can come around? That long. Dadgummit, they might have a chance of killing me if I'm not careful. Oh! Look how legendary these shots are! These shots are so legendary! You, hold still. You're freaking out. I can kill you while you're bugged. Oh man, did that shoot between his feet or something? I think it did. I think the arc gets real intense once it gets up there. Who's left? Show yourselves. Am I supposed to be killing these guys, or am I just supposed to be getting my totem? Or that lady's totem. I think the lady's totem's right here. Yeah, I don't think I need to kill this guy. I mean, he's irritated me, and he's caused me a lot of confusion and delay, so I'm going to do it. And plus, we could probably get some sick pelt off of him. Yeah, look at that. 55 soft leather and a wolf fang. Can we affix the wolf fang to the front of the Adrestia? Can I just get a whole collection of wolf fangs? And you know the thing that sticks out the front of the ship? I forget what it's called. We can just line it with wolf fangs. I mean, we're the eagle bearer. But eagles and wolves are known to have great relationships out in the wilderness because they have a symbiotic relationship, you know. One cannot exist without the other. The wolf and the hawk. Did I say fang? The wolf and the fang? I meant the wolf and the hawk. Eagle? Eagle. Wolves and eagles. The wolf kills the animals, and then the eagle eats the bugs off the back of the wolf, and then the wolf gives what's left of its scraps to the eagle, and the circle of life continues, and then someday, when they both die, their bodies become the grass, and then we eat the grass. It's a good system.
Invincible eagle bearer. The priestess said you battled the wolves as if guided by the blood-stained Ares himself.
How did she know that?
She burns offerings of young goats to see signs of your passage. She said you found my totem.
How does she know that? She's not wrong. I see many things others cannot.
The world is hard and has shaped me to be able to see things and overcome challenges others cannot.
We're just BSing our way through this to make sure these people continue to worship me.
Not let you down.
I know you won't.
This is I love that the game is allowing for this. The game is saying if you want to pretend to be a god, if you want to have a cult, we're giving you this.
Why have you forsaken me, Eagle Bearer?
Oh no, what happened to this guy?
What have I done to offend all the powers on Olympus? How can I redeem myself?
Get up off the ground, tell me what's going on.
I don't think we've ever met.
Eh? Who? You? You?
Yes, me. Tell me what's wrong.
I have been cursed by the gods. They speak to me all day and night, filling my head with visions and fears. I cannot work and my crops wither.
Those are some sharp brows he's got there. Let's get our hands dirty. Are we coming onto this guy? Is that what's happening?
What has befallen you?
Are we hitting on him?
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. You are of Olympus. They will listen to you.
Nose bump.
But first, I must determine if this truly is the work of the gods, or if your plight is of a more earthly nature.
This man is just fascinating to look upon. Bad weed is the name of the quest? Well, I think we know what's going on here, and it's definitely not the gods.
The sticks. Maybe the disease is seeping into the water.
Yeah, maybe so, if we want to call it the disease.
It's not a sign of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
These crops stink. Could that drought affect the mind? I wonder if all the crops in the silo are the same.
Oh
These
no.
vases were dedicated to the gods. If Menelcas broke them, the gods might be angered.
I don't think that's the case.
Might have sickened his crops and polluted his mind.
That seems much more likely.
Look at this little guy.
Oh.
These offerings look abandoned and long neglected.
Oh, I thought that was a dead bird. I was going to say, I see what happened here. The bird died, and then they got the bird flu on all of the crops, and now everyone around here's got the bird flu, but it's specifically targeting... Oh, good, another fascinating person to look at.
I told him that's ridiculous.
Why ridiculous?
So many of these people have such incredible eyebrows. It makes me feel like I have lousy eyebrows in comparison. What do you think of my eyebrows? I think I keep my eyebrows hunched down so low. I have a very intimidating brow, I think. Maybe that's just me. I'm not intimidating, but it's very intense. It's very pronounced. It's part of my overly large forehead. That used to be quite a bit shorter when my hair came down to here. I don't think it ever came down that low. You see the widow's peak forming, though. It's only going to get worse as time passes. I should probably stop cutting my hair, just let it grow out, and then wrap it all the way around and back up to the top, just like in a circle of hair. That's the goal with the beard, is that I can grow it out and then bring it around and tie it like a knot on the top and be like, check it out, guys. They call it the top knot. I mean, they don't call that specifically the top knot, but I call it the top knot because it's a knot on top. This is an earthly plague.
I think some infestation has taken root in your crops and is polluting your mind.
What do we do? How do we appease the gods?
Oh, he's
This has nothing
deluded.
to do with the gods. I will set fire to the silo where you keep your harvest and burn out the rot to clear your mind.
I hope you are right, Eagle Bearer.
His eyes are a little, you know? You know who they remind me of? Oh, I can't remember her name. That actress, though, with the eyes that are always like she's in a perpetual state of surprise. And then when she's happy, she's like, and then... But her eyes are always like boring into your soul. That's what this guy reminds me of. We're going to burn these silos to the ground, and we're going to get rid of the rot. Yes. Should we have used an explosive arrow? I don't think it would have benefited us any. Can we blow up the rest of these silos, or is that unnecessary? Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go now, because this looks like it's going to start spreading pretty bad.
All that
Oh, it's
work
done.
gone to smoke.
No one said it would be easy.
It had to be done. I confess, I do feel a bit better already. Thank you for all your help and guidance.
You betcha. Yeah, continue to worship me, though. I should have said it was a god's thing, shouldn't I? That would have continued to push the idea that I myself am a god. We're going to level up today, it looks like. We're about to hit level 61. I don't know what the new max level is. We reached max level back in the original campaign, but then they keep like bumping it every time there's a major update. How are you doing there? You also look like you've been having some bad,
Are you really the
drug-ridden bird flu. Yes, I have come down from the heavenly heights.
I have descended from the heights of Olibos to visit Linu Farm and see the good people for myself.
Amazing. A blessing. I am small and not worthy of your attention.
This is
There are no
true.
more deprecations. The priestess told me you had a problem. Out with it.
I have shamed myself. Normally I hunt for
We
my
all do
family
it, man.
to provide for the village. But the other day I slipped and wrenched my ankle badly. I can barely walk.
I mean, you just jumped to your feet pretty
Worthy
quick.
of your attention.
You are not at fault for your injury. Go on.
My daughter Mirto insisted she would go into the woods and hunt for me. She's brave, but still inexperienced.
What is she, like 6 years old?
It's been gone long, and I grow worried.
Are we about to go rescue a child from the clutches of wolves in the forest? Probably. Also, if I know anything about this game, and I do know quite a bit, child's dead. Or will be dead soon. I don't know what it is with Assassin's Creed Origins, but starting from that point, they decided to just kill all of the children. They killed, they killed Bayek's son right out the gate. They drowned that little girl in a pond. They killed the little girl in this series. Remember, I said from the second she showed up on screen, I was like, I've played through Origins. I know where this is going. Phoebe? Was that it? I believe it was Phoebe. Phoebe's dead now. Because of course she is. Oh, hi guys. Look, I'm not here to start a fight, but I'm here, so I guess I'm starting a fight. Wasn't my intention. We're just gonna have to live with this now. Get off the horse. Is there anything good here though? Are we gonna benefit from this? Oh, I forgot we had flaming arrows selected. Let's just go to our high kill arrows. There we go. Oh gosh, we're poisoned. Do we need to do this right now? I feel like Oh, what is poisoning me? Where did that even come from? There's someone out in the wilderness shooting poisonous arrows. I see you. I see you. Are you doing it too? They're all doing it. It's like the new hot craze, sweeping the nation, shooting poison arrows. This is what's wrong with the youth today. No respect for human life. If they had respect, they wouldn't be shooting. I mean, I did leap into their camp on a horse and start stabbing them. But I'm not a youth. I'm a grown woman. I can do these things. I'm the eagle bearer. I am a god. Bow before me. Where are you? That is not the type of reverence you are supposed to show. There we go. Now you've been punished for your sins. I think if we're going to pretend to be deities, we need to embody a crazy deity a little bit better than we have been. Where's my treasure? This had better be good. A bandit bow and some bear fur and some drachmae. Okay. Not great. What? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear someone shouting? Who is that? Who are you? Were you one of them? Or were you a prisoner? Hello? Listen, you need to talk to me and tell me what your story is. One does not simply run through the woods at night in the fog. Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to talk to you. No, were you a prisoner of theirs? What happened? Can you tell me who they were at least? Okay, well, no, not today, not today. She did not properly honor the goddess, but that's fine. We're gonna let it slide this one time, because we're running through the woods with elk, which is, one of my favorite pastimes. I created the elk during the days of the forging of the earth. That's canon now. Exploration area. Oh, we gotta find her. Oh, she's gonna be drowned, isn't she? That's where this is going. That's where this is going. Is that orichalcum? Once we find enough of that, we can craft ourselves an ultimate blade. Sweet. Forest of Folos. Where is she? Nowhere to be seen. There's nothing around here to find. I keep hitting the... Oh, hi there, sir. Could you... You don't have... Oh, wait, what's this? What is this? Fish! It's your fish. You're not the guy's daughter, are you? No, I didn't think so. I'm worried we're going to run around here, and we're eventually going to find a dead body of a 6-year-old girl desperately clutching a bow and arrow, trying her best, but having failed. Marto! Marto, is that you? Oh, you're not dead yet. Yet being the key to the sentence.
Who are you?
I'm Kassandra.
I was joking when I said it was going to be a 6-year-old girl, but here she is. I've come to protect and guide you.
These woods can be dangerous for common folk. Your father grew worried at your absence and begged me to find you and keep you safe.
I can't believe it. I hope you aren't disappointed in me.
No, the fact that you're not dead yet in this game is impressive alone.
Lessons, but hunting is hard. I've had no luck getting the special deer meat he runs. I'm worried he'll be so disappointed in me.
What makes it special? No, you know what? Listen. Stay close to me.
With a strong teacher like your father, I'm sure you know more than you think. Stay close to me, and maybe I can give you a few tips.
I could have sent her along home, but my worry is as soon as she's out of my sight, she will die. Whereas if she's with me, I can at least keep her
And to
safe.
stand quietly downwind of that.
Practice
Yeah.
is the same thing. I forgot to check the wind.
Yeah, what you gotta do is lick your finger and stick it up in the air, and you can feel the wind blowing across it, and then you want to get away from where the wind is blowing, so behind a tree or something. And at that point, watch this. Just like that, that's how you do it. We've got one. Gather deer neck meat. Neck meat specifically? Okay. There we go. That should do it right there, yeah. I don't know why your dad's into neck meat, but here you go.
Deer neck for your father. See? Hard, but you can do this.
You are amazing. I've learned so much.
I will get the rest.
She
of
looks
the
like
meat
someone I
before-
know in real life.
Why don't you head home and tell Agatha
As
what
opposed
you
to in
learned?
my fantasy universe.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to get more. Oh, all right, I'm going to be here hunting for a while, I guess. Now, unfortunately, after getting the first deer neck meat, we did send the little girl out by herself, which means we're more than likely going to find her corpse somewhere between here and her farm, and her father's going to be probably very upset with me for not keeping her safe. He's going to blame her death on me. That's going to shatter this whole illusion I've tried to create of me being an invincible god. No, there she is. Oh, why is she down like that, though? Is she dying? What's happening here? Are you okay? You puking? You digging a hole? She's digging her own grave. She knows what's coming.
I cannot thank you.
Oh,
Kassandra, did you find enough meat?
I certainly did. It was no effort to provide for you.
Providing for you is a simple task. Enjoy my bounty and share it with your village.
Kassandra hunts like Artemis herself.
Show respect.
Funny you should mention that, because I'm actually the leader of the Daughters
It
of
was my
Artemis.
pleasure. Be well. I think that's everyone.
Wow, we've actually accomplished quite a bit, haven't we?
Time to find
Daughters of Artemis, we fought a bunch of mythological creatures, we've ascended to godhood. Man, we have been... Oh, baby! A sick level up with damage and health increases to boot. To boot. Boot. That's a funny word, boot. Boot. Why is she crouching like that in the background?
Your name and glory drop from everyone's lips. My sisters and I wish to throw a grand festival in your honor.
I like the sound of
I
that.
will be the cherished guest. If you
Ah.
insist. However, there is one more who could benefit from your attention. Halkipi frets about her brother. In truth, he is a strange one, touched by madness, or perhaps a chosen of the gods. Ah, here she is now. Speak to her, reassure her, and then we will celebrate.
By the gods, it's you.
It's me.
It's you. By the gods, my prayers are answered.
Speak to the eagle bearer, my child.
You have come to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
Ah, yes, of course. It's my brother, Callistratos. He's always been a bit odd, but this past year, I think the gods have cursed him.
Callistratos.
There it is. I don't mean to offend.
No, it's okay.
Your brother?
I have the will and the spirits of iron. I cannot be offended.
I haven't seen him for days, but when I went to pass by, I heard terrifying noises. I think something might have happened, but I'm not brave enough to go see.
I will look for your brother.
Look for you.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. You're too kind, too generous, too nice. Thank you.
Just go by my altar and throw some gold
I'll
in
visit your
the
brother's farm
offering
and see
plate.
What's going on?
Yeah, we'll go swing by there. I'm sure he's fine. Chicken or egg? Probably nothing weird. Oh, wait, no. With a quest title like that, there probably is something weird going on. Heard weird noises? He was laying an egg. He's a chicken person, 100%. Oh, look at him. Oh my gosh, the size of these chickens. These roosters are huge. Whoa! Easy does it now. Just went Legend of Zelda up in here.
What now?
Good gosh. Did he lay these chickens? Did they come from him?
Who are you supposed to be?
I am the
It's those
eagle
who saved
bearer.
your life. You could say thanks.
Not sure you had to kill my best chickens, though.
I mean, they were trying to kill you. I saved you because your sister prayed for it. All right?
Watch your tongue, little man. I came on behalf of your sister, who showed proper respect. Don't make me angry.
That's it, Kassandra.
So tell her I'm fine already. Maybe I can get a gold from Masara and catch a lion and breed them somehow. Maybe with a snake. I'm sure I could make a fortune.
I see. He was trying to breed giant chickens. He succeeded. Again, I'm not quite sure where the eggs came from, although I have a theory. Get out of here, you weirdo. I don't know why I did that. I have no explanation. I don't need one. We gods do what we see fit when we see fit. And you mortal fools, dare not question it. I'm back and I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Good news is, you're an aunt. Bad news is, you're not an aunt anymore.
Halkipi, your brother is something else. But he's alive and I suppose, well.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. Yes, he is a difficult one, but you have answered my prayers. I will always be your devoted servant. The priestesses have begun preparing a great feast in your honor for all of Linu to celebrate you. It will be magnificent.
I'm excited. I'm here for it. I'm hype.
Doe has been struck down by illness.
Take me to her.
Oh no. It's okay, I can use my divine healing
The
Oh
girl was
wait.
thrilled about the idea of the festival
no.
to honor you. She was rushing about, buzzing with excitement, when she suddenly collapsed.
Please,
Has she had any of the bad weed
can you do anything for her?
from earlier in the quest line? Does she have any
Did
wounds?
anyone see anything? Does she have any wounds?
I told you this girl was gonna die.
Snake bites.
I told
Her
you.
brow burns with fever.
What was she
Mito
doing?
doing when she got sick?
She was preparing the meat you brought in for the festival per the priestess's instructions.
Where is the
Where is
priestess?
Priestess Exioni now?
I don't know. I overheard her calling out for help, telling people not to be scared. But she's vanished.
I knew there was something suspicious going on around here. Look, I'm gonna go find her. I'm gonna find some answers.
Knows anything, and see if I can't find the priestess.
Yeah, this priestess was up to no good. Using these people who were faithfully devoted to me, Kassandra, for her own ill will to do bad things, presumably.
Eaglebearer, do not curse me with your anger.
What? Why would I curse you?
Your anger is well storied. We seek only to please you, unlike that disrespectful waif Myrto.
What did Myrto do?
I could not say. I only know that Exione called Myrto a wrongdoer and said you had punished her for her transgressions as a warning to us all.
That is ridiculous. I need to find Exione.
Yeah, where is Hexione? I think she's put a hex on this little Ione in here.
What did I do to offend you?
Absolutely nothing,
I just want to know if you saw what happened to the girl, Myrto.
These names are so complicated. Herophile.
And she fell ill.
Sounds like some sort of weird fetish.
Yes,
I'm a
I'm
herophile,
sorry.
personally.
Please don't punish me.
What? No, of course not.
Yeah, all of these people here all seem to be sort of equally thinking along the same lines, which is that I'm some sort of vengeful god.
Where can I find the priestess Exione? You must know.
The priestess
I have to keep, like, repositioning myself.
Retreat. None know where it is, for it is hidden from common eyes.
Why does she need such a place?
Of offending them with you.
Those women do not speak for me. Tell me now, or I'll get angry.
Yes, yes. They appear from and retreat to a secret den past the border to Elise.
Time to have words.
I mean, I think the time for words has gone, Kassandra. Now is the time for swords. It's like words, but with an S at the beginning. Actually, no, wait. Sword is literally word with an S at the beginning. That is what it is. What a revelation. Some say that the pen is mightier than the sword, but those people have clearly never had a sword plunged into the depths of their skull. If they don't stop with the pins, they might. Ugh, alright. We've got ourselves a cave here full of potential... You know what, I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. It's going to be cultists. That's what this is. We found yet another... Well, we were just in a whole village full of cultists. What is that? A bear? An alpha bear, and then whatever else is in here. We already know that there's a cult full of people who worship me, but I'm thinking these are like cultists, like questline cultists, and they're going to be in here getting ready to sacrifice something to some evil being. Who are these women? Do we need to interrogate them? No, we're just going to walk right in on them.
Why did you flee from the village?
I left to consult with my sisters. We needed to understand why the poor girl was struck down.
Did Lenu offend the divine eagle bearer
BS.
Or are we being tested by greater powers of Olympus?
Are the gods testing our faith? Or yours?
I don't like that. Don't tempt my wrath. Speak plainly. I just want to help Myrto. Okay, do I activate Windows? Go to settings to activate Windows? I just noticed that at the bottom of the screen. I replaced my motherboard. So, should I go ahead and do that right now? Mid-game? Okay, well, that took longer than I expected. I thought I would just click the button and it would be like, oop, 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 oop. Yep, it's still you, but no. No, I had to check the little box that says, oh, I changed hardware recently. And it's like, well, why don't you put your product key back in? And I had to go find that, and then I had to put that in there. And it's like, why don't you do the phone activation? Because this online stuff's not working. So I had to get the phone out, and I had to type in all the numbers, and then it gave me more numbers, and I had to type those in there. But we got it activated. Windows. Why? Just go free, Windows. Just go free. I think I'm the only person in the last 10 years to actually buy Windows, and I regret it, because if I change my motherboard, I gotta go through all this hoopla to get it working again. At that point, it's just easier to not buy it. But I digress. Just friggin' don't tempt my wrath.
Tell me what you mean.
I'm angry enough already.
Wrathful eagle bearer, we want only what you want.
I want to know what happened to Myrto and how to help her.
We prayed for an answer, and it was delivered.
In the secret cave, there is a plant that can save her, but it is too dangerous for us, mere mortals, to descend into.
I don't trust any of these women. I think they are all lying. I think they are all deceivers. I'm going to steal their stuff from right behind them. There's nothing they can do about it. Like they already said, it's too dangerous for mere mortals. I'm going to take all their stuff. I'm going to do it right in front of them. What are y'all going to do about this? You see how I'm on fire? Look at me burn. Do you see me burning? Do you want to burn? It's not pleasant, is it? I didn't even make a sound when I was burning. Just throwing that out there. This is clearly their pet bear that they want to kill me.
That's a beast.
It is
Expect me to become bear shit?
bear.
Like yes. First the bear, then the plant.
Right, yeah. Can we assassinate the bear? I'm trying to get into a position on top of the bear where we can kill it, but it doesn't seem to be triggering. What if we just dropped? Oh, the bear seems to know I'm here now. What was that? Okay, here we go. Stealth attack, baby!
I had a feeling the priestesses were hoping for a martyr god, and not a pissed off Mistios.
That was really easy, though.
This plant is nothing but pig feed. It won't do anything. Malaka.
Yep, this was all a ploy from the beginning. Any sick treasure in here, though? Just while I've got the time? I knew what this was as soon as they sent me in here. They wanted their pet bear to kill me. Little did they know, I'm all angry at Microsoft, and I can kill a bear with my bare thumbs, as opposed to, I don't know, my clothed thumbs. Who clothes their... Well, gloves. Gloves and mittens. Mittens... The thumb is the only thing on a mitten that gets its own sort of dedicated sleeve. Uh-oh, are they talking about me? As soon as the divine bear eats the eagle bearer's heart... Wait, the divine bear? They thought that the bear was gonna... Can I kill them? Can I just go ahead and shoot them? No, spoiler alert, no, they're invincible.
Exioni! I killed your bear. You're here.
Of course I am.
Very much so. And angry. You better have an antidote for poor Mirto, or else.
No, Mirto's gonna die. We need to accept that. You risk the curse to make all Olympus tremble. I'll show you a world of earthly pain. Let's get real with these girls. Let's get real with them.
Lying, filthy mouths. You poisoned Mirto to try to hurt me, and then when I found you, you tried to feed me to a cursed bear. Yes.
No, we didn't mean it.
Didn't mean it. You lying Malakis. You've got Linu wrapped around your fingers, and you're living fat off the villagers in my name.
It's true.
So true, your divinity.
I am not a god, you thieving swine. Give me the antidote for Mirto, or I'll split your heads open. Now be gone.
Actually, do I get the choice to kill them? Because they were going to poison a little girl to death. Can I... Oh, I can! Oh, boy! Okay, good. Yes, this is what I wanted to do. This is some divine justice here. If you feel bad for these girls because they can't defend themselves, keep in mind, they did poison a little girl and we're going to let her die so that they could continue to live fat off the villagers, and they were going to feed me to a bear. I don't feel sorry for them at all. We're going to be too late. Girl's already going to be dead by the time we get here.
I have the medicine for Mirto. Quick, let's give it to her.
Kassandra?
She stirs. She will be conscious for her final hour.
You did it.
That was close.
You need to talk to the villagers.
Do I? Who is this man to tell me what I must do? I, in my glory, give you my blessings for the future. I know what you want to believe, but I'm not a god.
Listen and hear my voice. I have saved Mirto.
We're invested. We're not turning back now.
Pray hard and care for each other, and you will prosper.
Thank you. Thank you, Eagle Bearer. It may take me years to finish your statue, but I'll make sure it's perfect in every way. Just like you.
Whew. Yeah, this is our moment of triumph right here. Wow. The image of faith achieved. What a day. What a day. It was beautiful, really. Everything that we've done here today was absolutely glorious. So as I said, that wraps up all of the quests for now. I've got to go do this real quick. I'm not going to do this on camera, though. This is just happenstance from... Was that even this episode, or was that last episode? That might have been last episode. I can't remember. The Prince of Persia is one I've been thinking about doing, because that is... A lot of people don't know that Assassin's Creed started development as a Prince of Persia spinoff. I don't know if this has any tie into the old school Prince of Persia, but I'd be interested in going and seeing what that's all about. There's Remnant of the Ancients, all of this stuff we need to go through and do. Knives in the Dark. Might end up doing some of these as like one-off episodes while we wait for the rest of the... let me hold on just a second. So as of right now, there are 2 announced but not released and currently not even scheduled for release. I mean, I'm assuming they're scheduled but not publicly announced when they're going to be released. Those are The Old Flames Burn Brighter and Socrates' Trial. So those are the ones we're going to be coming back with, but I guess next time we'll just do something random off here, like maybe trying to figure out what's going on with that secret weapon. Which one is that? Remnant of the Ancients? Sought to repair Emoraj's weapon? Emorgis, probably, something along those lines. Talk to a blacksmith in Oikos, the yogurt place. And yeah, we might do that next time. So hey, until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you. And thank you for your continued support on this series. I really enjoy recording it and playing it, and I'm glad that, a few people out there enjoy watching it. So, hey, I'll see y'all later. Bye!